proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Not a bad play, that one. An opportunity for a birdie here. That'll sting a bit. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for a par.
Currently has a share of second place. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Looking really good. Oh, just missed. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. It looked like it came out of a cannon. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And here we are with the third shot. And now heading over to Harold. And there it goes from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, he's up, Tiger. And there it is. Currently 1 under for the round. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That's some good golf right there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That might be one club too many. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. 8 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's frustrating. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's a big drive. A couple under at this stage. Outright first here. This one might need to sit.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 3 under. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's HV3. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the 5-wood. This one needs to kick left. And he's hit that inside the range. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, just missed that one. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by a shot after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
No, that's too bad. Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently in the lead by a shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Not quite the shot he was wanting. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Going with the 5-iron here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. There it is. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Second shot here on the 13th.
4 right.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
And here we are with their 4th. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. I'll tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. And that should secure the par on this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We have a par 5 on this one. That one's heading down Broadway. Playing from around 240 yards. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play. Hopefully a bold reward.
That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 5 under for the round. A long par 4 this hole. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. 13 feet to the hole.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will move him to 6 under par. Currently in first position. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Okay, steady now. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the... Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Second win of the season, playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.